So Freddie, second race win of the weekend, 2 out of 2, and you were 10 seconds in front before the late safety car. It's a perfect start to the GB3 campaign.
Yeah, it's been good so far, but like I said yesterday, everybody's going to catch up sooner rather than later, so I've got to keep my head down. It was obviously nice to extend the gap a little bit more today. I think we made a slight improvement overnight, which is always positive to make a step forward. So no, overall really positive, and we look forward to the reverse grid later.
And of course you're doing the partial campaign here and a full season over in FRECA, so how much can you learn from the partial campaign here in GB3, and what was the motivation behind doing both championships?
To be honest, it's quite hard to know what I'm going to learn to bring into FRECA and what FRECA is going to make me learn to bring into GB3, But I think it's just about being adaptive into two different categories, completely different categories with different car philosophies, etc. So I think the more adaptable I can be is the better. And I just think it's such a good championship now. I think it's obviously going to European tracks now. The car's a massive improvement. It's getting closer to FIF3. I don't know what more you can ask for, really, for a junior championship, trying to step up into F3 and F2, etc. So that was the reason behind it.
And you drove the old GB3 car at Donington, so is there anything that surprised you about this year's car?
Nothing that surprised me, really. Just it is better. It's an overall improvement. The high speed is really good compared to last year's car. It's just an overall solid improvement, and I think obviously with the DRS it makes the racing even closer and puts more pressure on people when you're in that slipstream. So no, overall I think it's a really positive step.
And Silverstone is a little unique in some ways with a lot of fast corners, but the slow section towards the end of the lap. So how do you manage that, and is the extra weight of this car make the loop a bit more tricky?
I think we expected that in winter when we thought the heavier car would be worse, but actually it's better and it's an improvement. You can attack, stop the car, get the car turned, go. It's a really good improvement. I think it exceeded expectations considering like the numbers we got with the weight, etc. So no, overall really positive with the car.
Of course, we have the reverse grid later on. What are you expecting from that and trying to pick your way through the field?
Well, of course, I'm going to go out there to try and win, but yeah, you never know. Obviously, we have a certain amount of tyres that we have to use, so there could be a few different tyre strategies between the different teams. So we'll see how we get on.
Thanks so much.